Hi friends, it's Dr. Vickie here. Today I want to share with you a video on trying to help people figure out who they can trust. So we are now in, oh my God, this has been going on for so long. I don't know about you, but I am so burnt out from the whole COVID narrative and now the vaccine big pushback that they're giving us. And as a chiropractor, and I've been in practice for 33 years, I have never changed my message. And either have most chiropractors that are actually practicing true chiropractic, not medical chiropractic. True chiropractic talks about the innate ability for the body to heal itself when we do all the right things. And that's really all about lifestyle. So who can you trust? That's the big question here. And that's a very important question, especially in these times here. Today is August 2nd in 2021, and what a crazy ride it's been. They announced the COVID outbreak, I think it was in March 2020, and can you believe it's been a year and a half pretty much, and we're no longer in like flight, like talk about fight or flight. We were in flight, right? We were like fighting and flighting. Now we're in complete, I don't know about you, but complete exhaustion and stress, because what happens is once we get out of that fight or flight response, which is a very important response that our nervous system gives us so that we can escape danger, and we don't ever come back to rest and relaxation and, taking deep care of ourselves after that initial intense event that forced us to run or fight, then we start burning ourselves out. Our energy is burnt out. Our body starts to react by just being so exhausted. Our glands, like our thyroid gland, our adrenal glands, all our stress glands, our hormones just start really wearing out. And that's how autoimmune diseases begin. So I'm going to give you some tips today just to try to help you navigate through this insane time that we're living in, and just to make smart and informed decisions, not just by listening to what I say or what your school officials, your government officials, your the mainstream media tells you, but do the research, listen to the doctors that are really caring about you, and most of them are more on the holistic side, because they're not being funded by big pharma to make millions and billions of dollars like some of the other people and companies that are out there, and even our government and the World Health Organization and the CDC and the FDA. These are corrupt government agencies that are being funded by people like Bill Gates and other very, very, very rich people. And we just can't trust them anymore. So what do? We have to put our trust in something else. I trust God, and you can call it your higher power. You can call it anything you want. But we were created by God, just like nature and our beautiful planet and all the beautiful things that naturally live here. And therefore, we can trust that that's the best place to put our faith in. And our God, or Mother Nature, gave us everything we need to be healthy. However, it's harder and harder to be healthy because we're being fed information, number one. We're being fed food. We're being promoted these things that are hurting us and taking its toll on our health. It's hurting our mind, it's hurting our emotions, and it's hurting our bodies. So we're going to trust our body and know that health comes from within, and start taking the reins on our own life by implementing lifestyle care. And what do I mean by lifestyle care? I mean eating the best food you can get your hands on. You could even start growing your own herbs and vegetables. I'm talking getting organic, free range, locally grown vegetables, fruit, grass-fed meats, and organic eggs, fresh herbs and vegetables, and just stay away from processed foods. If you can't read the ingredient on the box, then you shouldn't be eating it. That stuff stimulates the centers in your brain that just want to, that make you crave more and more of those substances, like the high fructose corn syrup, the hydrogenated oils, the sugar that's so addictive to us and makes us, in the end, really dysregulating our hormones and make us fat and sick, okay? Get lots of fresh air, get lots of exercise, get out in nature, because nature is so healing. And this time of the year here in America, we have hiking and biking and walking and swimming, so it's not that hard to be out, even just sitting on a rock or under your favorite tree and meditating. Get your hands in the dirt, pick some of your vegetables, weed your garden. Don't use pesticides, use your hands, because when you touch the earth, you're connecting with the earth. When you stand on the earth with bare feet, you're actually connecting with the earth energy and helping heal your body. Number 3, so number 1 was, lifestyle, so the foods, right? Number 2 was the exercises and the fresh air and nature. And number 3 is going to holistic doctors that are not incentivized by big pharma and big business. We want to go to doctors that actually care about our health, not just want to follow what they're being told so that they can get paid the big bucks to promote the products that they're being told to, okay? Avoid drugs, surgeries, medical tests that can have dangerous long-term or short-term effects. A lot of these tests are designed to make us sick or to create sickness or to find something that may not really be a threat to us, but once we get that diagnosis or that prognosis, then we go into this intense fear state and we'll do whatever they tell us to do. And most of the time, that's really not necessary. And if we took some time and just used our resources and reached out to other places and looked for more information, we could probably find natural ways to help ourselves and see that maybe what they're saying isn't really in our best interest. Be a source of love and light and acceptance and strength to your family and friends. Don't follow the media narrative. If you haven't gotten the message yet that they don't have your back, mainstream media doesn't have your back, the government doesn't have your back, and a lot of your doctors don't have your back. They really just want you to do what you're being told, and maybe they think they're doing good, but use your mind, use your brain, trust your instincts. If something inside of you is telling you that maybe I shouldn't do what they're telling me, like get this shot, then I think you are on the right track. And if your family's pressuring you or your job's pressuring you, all I can say is it might be time for you to just take a step back and say, look, it's my body, my decision. I've done my research and I decided that no job is as important as my future health and my bodily decisions of how to take care of myself. And if you don't support me in how I feel, then maybe you don't really care about me and I'm going to take a break from you. I'm talking family members, I'm talking jobs, I'm talking friends, okay? It's time for us to take care of ourselves, because if we don't see that they're not taking care of us, if we get sick, if we have a ton of medical bills, or if, God forbid, we don't live through, a bad side effect of whatever jab we're taking or medication we're taking, then maybe we should think about that, because once you get hurt, you're going to look back and wish you didn't do what you did, because the government and big pharma are completely not liable for any injuries. Imagine that. You can be in a hospital for days, weeks. You can be getting treatment that is cutting edge, but guess what? Guess who's going to have to pay for that treatment? You. And the number one cause of bankruptcy in this country is absolutely medical bills, okay? So number 6, do your own research. Don't trust the information that is being drilled into your mind and on some level makes absolutely no sense. Okay, use your own common sense. You are smart. And let's say you already took the jab and you're realizing that you made a mistake. Don't get any more. Don't get the boosters because, my friends, you're on the right track. You should not be doing this if it doesn't feel right. And by all means, if you've done all your research and you really feel strongly about getting these shots, then please go ahead and do it. But don't pressure friends and family members to do it if that's their choice not to, because that's just wrong. Everyone's got a right to make their own decisions how they take care of their body. Number 7, value your health as your number 1 priority. Again, no one will rescue you if you get injured. Pay your doctor and hospital bills and take care of you like you need to do for yourself, okay? You gotta realize this is your body, this is your decision, and you have to make the best decision long-term for yourself, okay? Please, please think about that because I've already seen in my life people making bad decisions and regretting it, okay? And now it's time for you to make the right decision going forward and get out of fear. And that's number 8. Get out of fear mode and be part of the empowered population to take your health and life into your own hands. And I'm talking about your children as well, who are too young to make very important decisions about their health. And now they're trying to take away parents' right to decide how children's health should be determined. In other words, your children might be going to school and being coerced by the school teachers or their peers to get these shots, and you may never find that out. So please have this conversation now with your children. Do all your research. You can find great information on the Children's Health Defense website, on the highwire.com. And you can go on other channels that are not necessarily YouTube, like BiteShoot and other ones to get more information. Follow Dr. Joseph Mercola's podcast, and also Wise Traditions has a great podcast. There's so many out there, so just start doing your research and check out the video in our newsletter. Every week we put great videos in for your information that are not being censored, and this is an opportunity for you to get information from something that is not, in your face every day like mainstream media. Okay? So I'm pretty sure I covered the main points. I want to share with you some information about the vaccine, and this was as of probably a month ago. There have been on the VAERS reporting site, and only 1 to 10% of these VAERS of these deaths and injuries are being reported, because this is a government-run website, and they really are trying to hide this information from you, because the sooner they can get as many people shot up with these chemical experiments, the less kickback they're going to get. So be smart. Don't rush into it if you don't feel comfortable. There, you can always get another job. You can always make new friends. Your family, if they don't love you because of a decision that you're making to take care of yourself, then you know what? That's something they need to rethink, and you have every right to do what you want with your body. Please, please, please listen to me. I really do deeply care about you. So in the last report I've seen, there was 11,940 COVID vaccine-related deaths, and this is the vaccine, not the actual virus, which is very, unless you have a lot of problems, health problems, it's not a threat. It's similar to the flu, and very little deaths, especially to children. I think 0.002% of children are at risk, and that's nothing. Once they make these children get these shots, it's going to be a horror show. Trust me. Do not let your children get this. Fight with every ounce of energy you have against this. So 40,991 COVID-related hospitalizations. This is just in the United States. 769 COVID vaccine adverse event reports, okay? That's a lot. That is insanely large amounts of injuries that are happening. What they're putting in these vaccines is scary as hell. I don't want to go into it, but one of them is graphene oxide. It's literally a poison, and it also makes you a conductor of electricity. So in other words, I'll be able to track you very easily the more shots you get. So stop as soon as you can. Don't get the boosters if you're having doubts about this going forward. And if you're thinking long-term about your health and you're on the fence about whether you should get this shot or not, there's going to be a lot of uprising, a lot of people pushing against this, because as time goes on, we're seeing how horrible this is. And this is all in the name of power and money from big pharma and big corporations and government, which has its hands in everything. And this is a worldwide issue, and the world is standing up. And America, please, we need to stand up too. If you're looking to get more involved, there are chapters. There's a Bergen and Rockland chapter for the Children's Health Defense Council, and I'm actually part of that. And you're welcome to contact me, and you can be invited to the meetings and to any outreach we're doing and any information we have. I urge you to get more involved for the truth of what's going on in the world. You are so important to me. I care so deeply about you. This is a crazy time, and we need to be strong, and we need to be kind, and we need to be a source of love and a source of power in the world, okay? Whenever we're coming from hate or fear, that's not where we are designed to be. We're designed to be in love, and we're designed to be in strength, okay? Thank you so much. If there's anything I can do to help you, if you have any questions, please reach out. I really am here to support you. I've been on top of this nonstop, and I'm here to help you with your health. And if there's any time we need help, it's right now. Namaste. All the best to you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for listening, and like the video, please, on my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye.